Hi. I remember I came home with a D on my report card in English. I was so depressed about it. I didn't know what to do, so I fixed myself 2 bologna sandwiches with mayonnaise, a large bag of barbecue potato chips, and I had an ice cream cone. And I really felt better. The problem was when I went back to school the next day, I still had a D in English. The food didn't erase the problem I had. Then the next day I had a fight with my friend, my best friend in school. We had kind of a confrontation. We argued. And I went to Woolworth's, naturally, and I had a couple of club sandwiches and an order of French fries and a strawberry pie. But again, when I went back to school, that problem with my friend, well, it still existed. It never went away. I couldn't even drown it in a whole strawberry pie. Now, I wish that we lived in a problem-free world, but every day with the new challenges come the problems. Any goal worth going for, you will find stones in your path. And a lot of you think that food is just going to fix the problem. I got a letter from a lady who got divorced. She wrote me and told me that when her husband left, food became her mate. She had an affair with food. Now, this is what happens all the time, and sadly, she gained 70 pounds. In her letter, she said, I lost my husband, but I gained a couple of thighs here. Food did not erase her problem. If we look at the Project Me passport, at number 9, it says, I realize that food has no power and will never solve any of my problems, past, present, or future. If something is happening right now in your life, you have to deal with it. You just can't eat because you fear the future. Learn to solve your problems by sitting down and remember the word we talked about a few days ago, focus. You have to focus on your situation today and get away from leaning on all that food. Now, sometimes past experiences can surface from your subconscious and put you in depression. They may come up, but you have to understand that a plate of food won't make them disappear. You can't bury your problems in a plate of food. No matter how difficult it is, you got to face your problems. I know that you can do it. Remember, we all have bad situations in our lives. We all face challenges every single day. God tests us all the time, and we never know when he's going to do it. Sometimes you read about people who have had terrible childhood experiences, or there are the stories about people who lost a husband or a wife or even a child. So many of the letters that I get have such sad stories in them. If you ever think you're the only one with a heavy burden to carry, take it from me. You're not alone. Everyone, everywhere, at some point in their lives, has to face at least one of those big tests. I learned the hard way how to meet my tests. I immediately turned to food thinking that I could get rid of that D on my report card or make it better with my best friend, but that didn't work. And it wasn't until many years later that I saw how food only made things worse, not get rid of them. So if there's one thing I can do for you today, let me teach you not to reach for that cupcake when your problems seem too much to handle. Instead, reach inside of yourself and grab onto your fortitude and your confidence and your patience. And when you're put to the test, I know you can come out a winner. Just a reminder that today is weigh-in day. I bet you thought I forgot, but I saved the best for last. I've heard from a few more people who have turned to Deal-A-Meal to help them get along. So let me congratulate Nancy from Knoxville, Tennessee. She has lost 35 pounds. Yay! Next, we have Barb from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, who's reporting in at a weight loss of 26 pounds. And finally, Marion from Rialto, California, who has lost a grand total of 50 pounds. Is that great? Imagine how good all these wonderful people must feel because they're doing it. You better be doing it too.
Hey everybody. So I'm going to address the last thing first and then we'll hit the rest of the stuff. This video was weigh-in day. I did weigh myself yesterday and I am down not quite half a pound, which, considering the brownie binge that I ended up going on, could have been worse. Certainly could have been better, but could have been worse. I do have issues coping. The food-based coping was more of a problem in high school, where I was kind of subconsciously trying to gain weight to get people to leave me alone. Didn't work. And I've definitely run into times where, be it boredom or just trying to make myself feel better with something, I've run into that issue of eating more than I should. To throw out an example, my grocery store has started making macadamia nut cookies in the bakery. And among my favorite cookies at Subway was the white chip macadamia nut cookies. So, kind of misbehaved myself there. I need to get myself in check on that. Because part of it is like, are you really eating because you're bored? Or are you eating because of something else? And, just trying to pin that one down. Sorry if I'm playing with my fingers. Long story short, I had a couple of clothing items that I did not realize rode up on me. So I got some fabric glue because I don't have a sewing machine. And I ordered some of the elastic that has the grippy stuff on the inside to prevent the stuff from riding up. So I was messing with that earlier, and the inside of the one leg is drying, and yeah, I've got glue all over my fingers now. But that's neither here nor there. All that to say that I just, along with everything else, I just need to be mindful. More mindful about, how I'm spending my time, when I'm eating and that sort of thing. Not just when, but why. So, yeah, just another piece of the puzzle. So, see you guys later.